No, I haven't been crying. My eyes are wet. I just put some stuff on my eyes. It is Monday, the 20th of May, and I am knackered already. I got up 3 times in the night, mainly because my ear, oh my God, my ear. What's happened to my ear? Well, when I was out with Michelle, I caught my ear. Can't remember what I caught it on, whether I was my hand or what I caught it on. But by God, it is swollen up like a mother. Yeah, it's not hot to touch, but it is really thick compared to my other ear. My other ear is quite small. It's red. That earring is completely embedded in my ear. Ooh. So I can't even get it off. Warren tried to get it out last night and he was like, oh, I can't. And I was crying last night. It was so bad. And then he was like, have some ibuprofen and that would take the swelling down. Put some ice on it. He was quite concerned because I was like, oh my ear. Oh my God. I know these things are self-inflicted, but Jesus Christ. I debated whether to go to the tattoo shop to get them to take it out. But I thought, no, I'm not doing that. Unless it gets worse. What's happened to that earring? So I've ordered some infected ear piercing spray off Amazon. It's coming today, so I'm going to do that. And when I had my bad legs and I ended up going to hospital, they gave me antibiotics and I was like, I ain't taking them. Can't remember if I told you or not. I was like, I ain't taking them. Well, I saved them. So I'm taking them now to sort my ear out. So they came in handy. But even the back of my neck hurts to touch there. So I think I've poisoned myself with my earring. But Jesus Christ, it hurts. Anyway, I picked this up in Home Bargains the other day. That is what the wetness on my eyes are. It's really good. It's really good. It comes in this tube and then on the end it is a rollerball, but it's really cold and soothing on your eyes, and you just roll it on your eyes and it feels like it's been in the fridge. I haven't worn makeup for a while properly because this eye's aged 10 years. I don't know what it is with this eye, right? My left eye, which is this one. It's the skin on it's gone really dry and cracked and painful, and my eye's been watering. So I haven't really put any makeup on, but on Wednesday, me and Michelle are going to a pharmacy event for her makeup company. Well, not her makeup company, the company she sells makeup for. So I'm trying to get my eyes looking okay, because obviously I want to go to that looking glam. I wouldn't go looking like this. So on Wednesday, I will transform myself. But I'm only in the house today. Haven't had anything to eat yet. It's 10:30. I've just got my back doors nicely open, so no doubt the flies will think, oh, we'll go in there. So I've got the old fly trap on, so you might hear a couple of cracks with the flies coming in. I've just fed the tortoise, the rabbit and the guinea pigs. And I have got 2 bags of rose onions to use. And I have found on Cookadoo for my Thermomix a onion chutney. So I'm going to do that this morning or this afternoon. Just to use up some onions. I'm not sure what we're having for dinner tonight. I'm thinking spaghetti bolognese because I have got some mince. I need to clean out my fridge. Really exciting things. I've told my mum to make a shopping list, and I'll take her out tomorrow because she wants to go to Tesco. Exciting life, eh? Michelle went to see Take That last night, so I'm waiting to hear how that went. I think she had a good time by her photos on Facebook. But yeah, so today's going to be rather boring, but hopefully productive. I'm not feeling very motivated at the moment. And I'm not feeling very motivated food-wise either. And I've got to be very good this week to get rid of my gain. But yeah, let's do this week and see what the results are on Saturday. But yeah, so I need to try and vlog every day. It's just, some days it's just like, I can't be bothered. But it does help to keep me on track. Because it's like, well, I'm not going to just vlog me eating a load of crap, am I? But, yeah. And Warren yesterday, I think he's half dead today because he put up a trampoline for the kids. And oh my frigging God. It's huge. The one we took down was huge. This one is bigger. I didn't realise he'd ordered such a big one. It literally takes half of the garden. And it's 9 hours he was putting it together. Love him. Did most of it on his own. On and off for 9 hours. The ladder needs one more rung put on it. And then the net needs tying down. I think it's done then. But you could have paid £129 extra on top of the nearly 300 quid the trampoline was. And somebody would have assembled it. And I think he wishes we'd paid for that now. But I thought that was a lot of money, that, £129. Someone to put it together. I know it's handy that you haven't got to do it, but we've saved ourselves money. And talking of saving money, not necessarily doing it to save money, although it will save money. I'm going to try and use stuff I've got in the cupboards and the freezer. Because I was looking for yeast yesterday. I made, lucky I didn't bother filming these, but I made in my Thermomix white, well, it was a recipe for white bread, but I made white rolls. They came out like rocks. Looked lovely, looked like bread. It did everything it should, but it was friggin' bloody, you could have killed someone with them, so I threw them away. I need to work on that one. But yeah, I shall catch up with you when I have something to eat. I am actually a little peckish. It's 10:30, but I don't think I'm going to have anything. I'm going to hang on till lunch, which I don't know what it is. I might have dippy eggs actually, because I've got thin bread and I think it's 87 calories a slice. Brace is thin. May do that. We shall see, but I'll take you along so you can see what I'm having. But if you do go to Home Bargains, pick up one of them. They did have a blue one as well. I can't remember what the blue one was for, but this one is for signs of aging, under eye serum. And have I got signs of aging at the moment? We're into June soon, and then July, and I'm 50. Yes, half a century old. Catch up with you in a bit, guys. Right, guys, I'm going to get this chutney under go, and I haven't got any red wine vinegar, so I'm going to use balsamic instead, which is what I usually use for my chutneys. So I've saved this recipe, and I've also got a mixture of red onions and rose onions. So 25 grams of olive oil. So I'm going to stick olive oil in. 21. Oh, actually, I'm doubling this recipe, so I want 50. I'm hoping it works because I'm doubling it from 47, 49, tiniest little drop now. I'm going to try and keep it exactly to 50 on there. Come on. There we are, 50 grams on there. Next, 500 grams of red onions cut into wedges. So I've already cut these up. They should be around about 1,000 grams. Chuck them in now. Dropped a bit. Onions are 0, I haven't got to count them. So that'll do. Right, place splash guards onto mixing bowl lid to prevent splashing. That is the splash guard. So I'm hoping there's not too much in here because I've doubled the quantity. I've done that. Right. It's going to cook these now, so I need to turn that all the way around. Right, and that is going to be on for 20 minutes now, so it says it's caramelising these onions. So, fingers crossed, because I've doubled the recipe, it is going to actually work. So we will come back in 20 minutes and see where we are. These are obviously green at the moment, and they turn red as they've just done. Shows that it's getting hot. And you can see this is going round, getting up to the maximum temperature, and you can hear them sizzling in there. So if they aren't caramelized enough, when I come back in 20 minutes, because I've doubled the recipe, I can just do that one again and either lower the time or just put them back on again for another 20 minutes. So we shall see in 19 minutes what we've got. Right, that 20 minutes has finished. So let's see what we're left with in the pot. It has caramelised them all, to be fair. They look quite a delish. Right, we'll go with that. So what's the next? So 200 grams of brown sugar, bearing in mind I'm doubling it, so 400. Hopefully I'll have enough in this bag. If not, I'm going to add some right, I got 306, so I'm going to improvise and just put the rest of it in with dark brown up to, oh yeah, bugger, a bit too much went in there. Let me just get a little tiny bit out because it'll be just sitting on the top. 99. $400. Oh, $399, but that'll do. That will do, and it's gone down a bit again, but we'll call it 400. Right, next. Right, this is where we put in the red wine vinegar, but I've got balsamic. But like I said, we're improvising. I'm not going down the shop. So I want 400 mils. Have I got enough? I'm gonna actually give that a bit of a shake. It looks dark at the bottom. Damn, 300. I think we'll have enough. Oh, 95. We've gone over by 2. That's fine. Doesn't matter if you're under or over a little tiny bit. I'm not putting chilli in. I'm not fussed on chilli on that. And then 1 teaspoon of fine sea salt. So I'm going to use this Himalayan fine salt. And I'm going to put, that seems like a lot of salt. But we'll go with it. Place Varoma dish into position. Oh. Hang on then. Lid on. Right. Varoma dish is on. Right, and then... Right. That is going to do its thing now for 25 minutes. And I shall come back to you in 25 minutes to see what we have. So my chutney is cooking. It smells lovely, to be honest. When I used to make chutney on the stove, on the hob, my whole house would stink for days. I used to make a Slimming World chutney, which was absolutely full of sweetener. It was red onions, balsamic vinegar, sweetener. I think there was garlic in it. Can't even remember the recipe. I think it might be on my Facebook page in the files, on my Slimming, a bit of Kaza Facebook page. But oh, for days the house stunk of vinegar. But I can smell this chutney, but it's not overpowering. I've just made my son a toasty in my microwave toasty maker. I'll have to show you that. It's good. Morphy Richards. I had it on TikTok shop. Yes. But it's really good. 3.5 minutes, you've got toasty. Cheese and onion one he had. So then I thought, oh, I'll have that. But I thought, by the time I've used calories on the bread, used calories on the cheese, then all the calories on the butter or the spread to do it, I was like, no. So I've actually cut up a few potatoes and I've got them cooking at the moment in my kasori. And I'm just going to have something really simple, like a bowl of chips with some sweet chili dip or something. I just can't be bothered today. But I am going to have this now, 125 calories. I'm just going to see if I can sort my thumbnail out for a video going up tonight, which was me and Michelle on Saturday. But yeah, I'll show you that chutney now. It's got about 12 minutes left to go. Not sure whether that is it or whether it then chops it up a bit or what, but I think it's going to be good. Obviously, with regards to that, I haven't got to count the onions. They're 0. However, I'm going to put all the weights into NutriCheck. But what I'll do is I'll add the onion in as a manual add, but write in there or tap in there the actual weight of the onions that I used, so that I can actually put all the ingredients in, weigh them so they're in a weighted measure, and that way when I weigh the chutney that I use, I can correctly calculate it. So if I have chutney on the side of one of my meals, I can just weigh it then and it'll be in my files as a recipe on NutriCheck. Right, I shall see you in a bit when the chutney's finished doing what it's doing. Let's see what we have. While still warm, transfer to warm glass jar with airtight lid. Leave approximately gap. Make sure the rim of the jar is clean and then seal immediately. Leave to cool completely, then refrigerate for 1 day before serving, and you can keep it up to a month. And that is it. So let's look in the jug. Right, I'm going to take this Varoma off. I'm actually going to use this in a bit. Let me put that onto that one. Take the lid off. Oh, it's heavy. Actually, I know you can't see it at the minute. I shall show you. This is what we are left with, the chutney. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave that there a minute. You just put that lid on, get rid of the spatula. And then leave the lid on because that's going to stay hot. I'm going to get my spare jug. This is why having the second jug is handy. In there, I've got water up to about there. So what I'm going to do is, right, I am just going to stick this on kettle at 100 degrees and just turn it on. And then I'm going to hold it there a minute. And I'm going to just let it steam. It's already wet, this basket, from steaming. But I have got, if I just take that off, take the tray out. It's a bit wet from when I was steaming. So I'm just going to put some jars that I've got. These are like Uncle Ben's jars. And then the lids. I'm basically just going to steam the jars using the Varoma basket. Let me tip that water in there. Right, put that to there. And I'm just going to let it steam at 100 degrees so it sterilises the jars. Guys, that has finished now. As you can see, there's some nicely steamed jars in there. Right, I'm going to probably make a nice mess now. So they've got the jars out. It's the rim of the jar that you want to keep clean and not touch, because that's the bit, the main bit you need to have sterile. Right, I could just pour this in, but it's got quite a lot of liquid in it. So I'm probably going to make a nice mess here. Guys, I was getting in too much of a mess with that, so I've put it into jars. I'll show you now. But the best bit about this is I've got my dirty chutney jug. Put the lid on. Pre-clean. It's not very dirty. I'm going to put fat and caramel because it sauteed the onions, but in 6 minutes, I will have a clean jug ready to rock and roll again. And these are what I got out of the machine. And I did double the quantity. So there's one for me, one for my friend, and a spare bit there. So yeah, it smells nice, it looks nice. So I'm going to keep it there until it's gone cold, and then I will stick it in the fridge. Meanwhile, that is cooking. I'm going to sort out my lunch. So guys, this is lunch. I've just done some chips, sweet chilli. There's 30 grams in there, which is 55 calories. The chips are 0. And that racket is my cleaner on my Thermomix. It's just about to finish now. So yeah, I'm just going to have that for lunch today, and I'll catch you in the next clip. Guys, today hasn't gone to plan. My eyes watering now. Shit hit the fan here. I made spaghetti bolognese, and while I was making it, Jackson decided to show me something in the garden involving our new trampoline. And it was either Dexter or Jackson that's done it. Neither of them would admit it. So I lost my shit. And they went to bed at 6:30. They ate their food and they went to bed. I think people in Scotland would have heard me screaming. I then, as the fly trap, must be a little tiny fly in here somewhere. I then lost my shit and refused to eat my dinner. Well, I didn't refuse to eat my dinner. I didn't have any dinner. And I've been in a rage. However, oh gosh, what are we on? One good thing, I ordered 4 tops from my catalogue late Sunday, and they came about 2:30 this afternoon. How good is that? I mean, I did pay for next day. I'm going to keep them. The orange one is bordering on not being long enough, but I'll get away with it. The white one, or the ivory one, is quite nice. Could dress that up. Oh, God. And then this black one. No, this one. I can't be bothered to show you guys because I'm about to go to bed. That's like a black sweatshirt. And then this one, it's like black with like a fleck in it. I'm going to wear that on Wednesday when I go out with Michelle and dress it up. I'll take them up with me when I go now. So yeah, my day today hasn't gone to plan, and I'm absolutely furious with my kids. Absolutely furious. They just don't look after anything. Brand new trampoline, and they've damaged it. Right, I'm going to bed now, and my ear is still hurting. It's still red, although the earring is not quite embedded in my ear now. This came earlier. I've been squirting it on there. It says easy piercing, and it's like an antiseptic spray. It's a bit like an aerosol, so just spray it on. Anyway, tomorrow I'll probably still be sulking, but I have got to take my mum to Tesco's, which I've got to be honest, I'm not up for, but I've got to get her out of the house, otherwise I feel guilty. So I will catch you tomorrow, guys. Hopefully I will have calmed down. And yeah, tomorrow is a new day, as they say. But, you know, Warren works hard. Very hard. And he gets nice things for the kids. And me. And me. And they do that. Anyway. Oh, and I did realise earlier the very last day of term for Dexter, my little baby of the family, is the day I turn 50. So, that would be a rememberable day. Right, I'm going, guys, because I'm just going to ramble on loads of shit, and I'm really, really not in the mood. I'm really, really, really annoyed. And now the guinea pigs. Hear that noise? Guinea pigs going for it. Right, I'm going to lock up. Oh, I've got to make more on a sandwich before I go to bed. The joys. The joys. See you tomorrow, guys. And I'll be in a better mood. Hopefully.